Hello, my mystic friends. I'm your astrologer, Patricia Tate. I want to share with you about your August 2025 astrology forecast. In this monthly overview, I'm going to guide you using astrology and intuitive insights in order for you to reconnect with your own inner wisdom and embrace emotional healing and to align with the rhythm of the universe. If you are new here, welcome. I blend traditional Western and evolutionary astrology to help you align with your soul's path. You can learn more about my offerings at willowgracemystic.com. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and you can learn more about my offerings at willowgracemystic.com. So let's dive in. So for my Capricorn friends, August arrives for you as this deep breath. It's about the pause before your next climb. For you, this month is not about pushing harder, but it's about realigning with your purpose, your truth, these structures that support your spirit. This is a season for you of an inner calibration where the path forward for you becomes clear, not through control, but through surrender, not through perfection, but through your presence. I want to start off with August 8th. You're going to have Mars at the top of your chart. The top of your chart is responsibilities, legacy, reputation. It's your job, it's your career, it's people seeing you. It's authority figures also. And so this is in a harmonious aspect with Uranus. Uranus is the great awakener. It shakes things up. And so it's in a harmonious aspect, and it's really pushing for fresh ideas around your work, your daily activities, your rhythm, your career goals, your responsibilities. At this time, you can truly feel this strong desire to shift things in your personal life that, or reinvent your approach to your daily routine. Remember, the sixth house is mental, physical, spiritual. It's your health, it's your well-being, and it's shocking and surprising and wanting to fine-tune and tweak that. And so you might find you might have a strong desire to say, I need to reinvent this routine. It feels dull. I feel like I'm on wash, rinse, repeat, and nothing is changing. And so this transit, it brings insight and innovation. It encourages you to break out of limiting habits or outdated roles that you're holding on to. So don't be afraid to make these bold changes if it aligns with your health and well-being. This is aligning with your mind, your body, your spirit. There could be a different structure that might offer you the freedom of what you have been craving. Now, what opposes it is Saturn and Neptune in your home sector. And so this opposition brings in themes of tension between your public responsibilities and your home, your private needs. Having Saturn and Neptune at the bottom of your chart, it's your home, it's your family, it's your traditions, it's your, it's you. It's between who the world sees and who you are when the doors are closed. It's who has availability to you. And so there can be this pressure to truly hold everything together. But the opposition asks, what do you truly need in order to feel grounded and nourished? Because Saturn wants stability. Saturn reminds you that strength, it's your ruling planet, that it has to be built slowly. Now, Neptune here, it whispers that sometimes letting go is going to be the strongest thing that you can do. And so you don't have to carry everything all together. You can let that softness be part of your strength. It's letting go of a dream or something that's not aligned with who you are. Now, on August 9th, Mars will completely oppose Neptune. The opposition will be exact. And so the energy of this is building, and it's being a possibility of emotionally fatigued or pulled in multiple directions. Remember, Neptune is watery, it's dreamy, it's foggy, and it's being unable to move through things. So if something feels blurry, or whether it's in a relationship or a family dynamics or a career decision, know that this is the time that you need to take space before you act. It's not pushing through the fog. It's tuning in to say, what direction should I be heading towards? It's tuning in. It's rest, it's regrouping, it's listening. This is going to be a day or a time period of loosening your grip on control and allowing your deeper instincts to rise up to the surface, because there is wisdom in the waiting. On the same day, you're going to have a full moon. So again, the energy is just magnifying and building. You have the sun in your 8th house of shared resources. It's the house of intimacy. It is who and what you invest your time, effort, and energy into. So the full moon has to do with your personal assets, your cash, your property, your talents, your skill sets, things that you need in order to feel safe and secure. So knowing this, it lights up the house of self-worth, resources, and values. The moon is the mirror. We see things that we couldn't see before during a full moon. And so it brings about culminations and closures and endings. And so it's asking you to look at, reflecting on how far have you already come in building the life that honors your value. You might come to a realization that your finances or your time or whatever you give your energy to, that something is now ready to shift. And it begins with recognizing your true worth. I always remind myself and others, know your value, know your worth. You are being asked to release the scarcity thinking, the scarcity mindset, and claim the value of that already lives within you. Let this be a moment where you choose investments of time, of energy, of love that truly supports your growth. I always say things that an angel can hold, but people cannot. And so time, effort, energy, love, feelings, emotions, not crystals, incense, candles, books. All right. So then on August 12th, you're going to have Venus conjunct Jupiter. Now, I absolutely love this because Venus and Jupiter are in your partnership sector. So this means other people in your life. If you are the Capricorn, the Cancer area represents personal relationships and professional relationships. It's clients, it's consultations, it's contracts and negotiations. And so this literally, having both benefics here, it lights up your partnership sector with heart opening energy, one that brings blessings to your closest relationships, whether it's in romance or business or soul level connections with people. There's this opportunity for you to expand, to deepen, and to say yes to the love that feels nourishing and reciprocal. If you've been healing from past wounds, this could be the breakthrough moment of peace and of forgiveness or a reconnection. Let love be your teacher and the guide. Let joy be enough, because you don't always have to protect your heart. It is stronger than you think. Now, at this time, there's also going to be the activation of the Grand Trine. We have Pluto in your 2nd house. We have Saturn and Neptune in your 4th, and we have Uranus in your 6th house. Now, these are the outer planets, and this is a slow transit. Anything that has to do with the outer planets is creating change that will evolve not just in days and weeks. This is about months to years. And so this alignment touching your 2nd, your 4th, your 6th house, it's about your values, your roots, your daily rhythm. This trine is the architecture of your soul's evolution. You are being asked to integrate the changes that have shaped you emotionally, physically, financially, spiritually. This is you building a new foundation from all of this. This isn't about abandoning your structure. It's about realigning it with who you are becoming, with asking yourself, what supports me now? What truly sustains me? The answers are already in motion. And then as we move to August 23rd, you are going to have a new moon in the sign of Virgo. It's in a harmonious aspect to your 1st house of self. It's a fellow earth sign, so it's absolutely beautiful. But what it does do is it squares with Uranus. And so it makes this uncomfortable aspect that says, right here. Uranus is like electric. So think about a lightning strike and it's saying, or a jolt of electricity saying, right here, this is what needs to change. This is what needs to evolve. And so it's activating your ninth and sixth houses. And there can be this flash of insight, a sudden shift within ideas, beliefs, a desire to restructure how you spend your days, something that has to do with your health. It could be mental, physical, alternative healthcare and healing practices. This is a focus on if your routine, if it's become a cage for you instead of the container, this square can spark this urge to like break free from it. So let yourself stretch and learn and explore. Even the smallest change for you right now within your mindset, it can lead to these significant breakthroughs for you. The key for you is to stay open, especially when the path forward, it looks different from what you had imagined. And later this day, so this occurs first, that says this is what needs to change. And then you have the new moon, the opportunity to plant the seeds for a clean slate, new beginning, new growth. It graces your ninth house of a space of vision and wisdom, long-range goals, publishing, legal matters, teaching, travel, connection to cross-cultural experiences. So this is going to be your moment for you to set these intentions around learning and traveling and writing and teaching and reconnecting with a purpose. If your life has felt overly practical or just too focused on the day-to-day, this lunation, it's going to invite you to zoom out and re-envision, what do you want your future to look like? Virgo, it asks you to be thoughtful, to be deliberate, and to be grounded within your dreams. It's not about leaping, it's about taking that first step. So August is asking you to honor the sacred balance between structure and soul. It's saying trust that letting go of control can bring you this deeper security than you holding on to. Let go, let flow. Allow for trust of the evolution. To build a life that's rooted in truth and not just your daily responsibility. This month is going to be your quiet realignment. It's going to be a gentle unfolding into a version of yourself that leads to purpose where you can listen with your heart. Capricorn, a mantra can be, I release what no longer supports my truth. I build with intention, I love with courage, and I grow with grace. I am steady, evolving, and rooted in purpose. So my Capricorn friends, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much because it is your energy that fuels my journey.